I will be watching Iron Man for the first time. Yes, I'm serious. No, I'm not just looking for clicks. I have never, ever seen this movie. I've seen one Iron Man movie, and it was the one with the child or something. Like, listen, when I say I like Marvel movies, when I say I'm into Marvel, I mean I'm into Thor. And I'm gonna be eating while I do it, because the bitch hasn't eaten yet. Who's drinking on the job? Oh, of course.
No, you intimidate them.
Good God, you're a woman. But you have actually excellent bone structure there. I'm kind of having a hard time not looking at you now. Is that weird?
Yes, it is.
Come on,
weird.
it's okay, laugh.
That's why I've never cared much for Tony. He's just a douchey white billionaire. Never gotten hype. He's funny. He makes me giggle. He makes me kiki. I dig his sarcasm. But like, would I spit on him if he was on fire? I would hesitate. Yes, someone come save the billionaire. Because we need more of those. The billionaire who makes his money off of war. Oh, this didn't age well.
Tony Stark has changed the face of the weapons industry
Exactly.
by ensuring freedom.
Tony Stark is sending weapons to Israel. I wonder how many nerdy dude bros on TikTok are gonna get pissed at me because they worship Tony Stark and they actually think they have a chance at being him, which is a weird aspiration, but hey.
You've been called the Da Vinci of our time. What do you say to that?
Absolutely.
Oh, brother.
ridiculous. I don't.
And what do you say to your other nickname, the Merchant of Death?
That's not bad. Okay, you're serious. My old man had a philosophy. Peace means having a bigger stick than the other guy.
That's a great line coming from the guy selling the sticks.
Beat the Nazis
Exactly.
he worked on.
You ever lose an hour of sleep your whole life?
Be prepared to lose a few with you.
Ew. And she does it? You embarrass me. The rhetoric of like, I'm just gonna make myself weapons so that my enemies don't even attack is such like, it's icky thinking. These imaginary enemies aren't the ones preparing for a war. You are.
After all these years, Tony still has you picking up the dry cleaning.
I do anything and everything that Mr. Stark requires, including occasionally taking out the trash.
Oh! Oh! Get her ass, Pepper. I like where Tony ends up, obviously, willing to sacrifice himself for the better good. But man, without his head as far up his ass as it is here, but oh my god, he starts out as such a... I'm not liking it. I'm not charmed. But I'm also aware that it's '08. Of course, everyone was bouncing on the douchey billionaires, the toxic, masculine... It doesn't surprise me.
Find an excuse to let one of these off the chain, and I personally guarantee you, the bad guys won't even want to come out of their caves.
Okay. Who are the bad guys exactly? Oh, tough answer, huh? I know the answer, but I'll let you guys figure it out. Oh, stop it. Oh. What the f? I could... Oh. I saw this, like, inspirational post. I'm not gonna lie, it inspired me. About RDJ, how, you know, he was around and about before this. But, you know. And he was what? In his late 30s, early 40s when he got this role, which literally changed his entire life. You have time.
I've seen many wounds like that in my village. We call them the Walking Dead. What? Because it takes about a week for the boss to reach the vital forces.
توني ستارك أشهر سفاح وقتل قتلة في تاريخ أمريكا.
Hey, yo, Disney, how about some
It says,
subtitles?
"Welcome, Tony Stark,
Oh.
the most famous mass murderer." Yes.
This is exactly how I
Dirty
feel when
hands.
I'm cooking with like vegetable
Why do you think
oil
it's the-
and it starts popping and sizzling and This is where he's gonna build the suit. Won't they like notice?
Got a family?
Yes, and I will see them when I leave here. And you, Stark?
No family, no friends.
So you're a man who has everything and nothing.
I'll give you my family if you give me your money. Or even like a third of your money. I will say I think some of the appeal comes from the fact that he can and does actually work himself. And that makes people feel like that's not realistic. It's not possible. You can't just hard work your way into it. So stop sucking Tony Stark's dick. That's what I said. Do you think they're not gonna notice that you're not actually building the thing you said you're gonna build?
Soft.
You don't even know what you're shooting at. Well, you don't even know what you're shooting at. You can stop. Yeah, he doesn't look as cool yet. I get it. First time. No one does it right their first time. Y'all must suck. You could just aim for his eye holes and this would be over. I don't even feel like I'm watching a Marvel movie right now. And, like, not in a bad way. This just feels like a fun, totally new thing that literally everyone else on the planet has already seen. many times over for the last, what, 16 years? Damn. 16. God damn. So, like, did this make news? Is, like, everyone talking about it? Tony Stark kidnapped by ambiguous Middle Easterns.
I don't have to do anything. I've been in captivity for 3 months. I want
It's
to do.
been
I wanna
3 months? Oh yeah, it made the
not what you think.
news.
I want you to
I
call
thought
it
it's been like a
press
week. I live for the applause. I live for the applause, live for the applause, live for the Burger King? I saw a TikTok last year of like Avengers as Lady Gaga songs. Tony was applause. Duh. Fucking duh. I think Steve was Love Game. I didn't listen to a single word they just said.
had become part of a system that is comfortable with zero accountability. Hey, Ben.
Oh my god, self-awareness? So soon? That's crazy. I genuinely was not expecting what appears to be growth. Not even an hour in.
How big are your hands?
What?
How big are your hands?
I don't understand why.
Get down here, I need you.
That's... I would absolutely be asking why. Don't ask like that. What do you need my big or small hands for, boss? They're both so calm about this.
Jarvis, you up?
For you, sir, always.
You
I'd
up?
like to open a new project.
Tony Stark did not just you up, Jarvis. Shut up.
Till further notice, why don't we just...
Movies used to like movies used to be so much like simpler. They were shot so. What? What are you barking at? She saw the mask and started freaking out. Eat your food. Go eat your food. Stop looking at my computer. What the fuck? I was saying, movies used to be so simple. Like, they were shot differently. Not everything had to be super cinematic. It just felt like you were along for the ride. Not like you were watching, like, poetry in motion, which is fine. But when it feels like every movie is trying to outdo the last one, it loses its sparkle. Like, not everything has to be so cool, so impressive. Not everything has to be super artsy-fartsy. Like, sometimes I just want to sit down and have fun. Pretentious, that's the word I'm looking for. Everything feels more pretentious now.
Tony, the board has rights too. They're making the case that you and your new direction isn't in the company's best interest.
I'm being responsible. That's a new direction.
Okay, but sir, you've been a capitalist your entire life. Why are we acting like you don't understand, like, the greed behind their upset? Come on, you're literally a genius. Keep up. He's alive! I feel myself being charmed. Ugh. I gave myself the ick.
Sir, there are still terabytes of calculations needed before an actual flight is a
Jarvis, sometimes you gotta run before you can walk.
Is that what that meme comes from? Like, Twilight ran so the Vampire Diaries could walk or something like that? Like, he's not up. If it's his event, why wouldn't he be invited?
And has been bedridden for weeks.
Oh, they're lying.
Throw a little hot rod red in there.
He literally designs the outfit based on how much attention it gets. I live for the applause, live for the applause, live for the way that you cheer and scream for me.
Look at you.
I don't think you're to be trusted, bald guy.
Hey.
Hello, son of bull.
Agent Coulson, Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
He's just straight up saying he's from S.H.I.E.L.D.
There's still a lot of unanswered.
I saw that exact clip in a TikTok edit that goes from him to Thor to Loki.
You are sitting.
What's with all the daddy issues? We got Tony Stark, daddy issues.
Jen.
Thor, daddy issues. Loki.
But I could fire you if that'd take the edge off.
I actually don't think that you could tie your shoes without me.
I'd make it a week.
Really? What's your social security number?
I would also like to know.
5.
Kissing the hope that got us, whether they like it or not. I wanna show you I wanna show you
When were these taken?
Yesterday.
Have you seen these pictures?
Probably.
Tony?
He knew about it, right? I'm telling you, I don't trust him.
Who do you think locked you out? I was the one who filed the injunction against you. It's the only way I could protect you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing this to protect you. Protect my nuts. This is me playing pretend in my room at the age of 27. They called him a dog. I was like, what dog? Where? Leave the dog alone. I've seen this gif so many times. Cool guy walks away from explosion.
It's Rhodes.
Sorry, hello?
I said it's Rhodes.
Oh, this
Yeah, well, I
is
need-
Rhodey.
Funny how that works.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
speaking
Is
of
this
funny, we've got a
Rhodey?
web
Because
2
it's
clicks from
not.
being held-
Who is
See,
this?
the
Could Tony not be arrested for all of this?
So the more you struggle, the more this is going to hurt.
Me, General. It's my first time.
Shut up! I already made that joke.
Welcome.
You bald bitch. What'd I say?
Tony Stark.
Kill him when you were supposed to, you'd still have a face.
What did I say? Bald men.
Tomara tofa sere vieje.
What just happened?
Technology. It's always been your Achilles heel in this part of the world. Don't worry.
That's racist. I've never understood that way of thinking. Like, you know that brown people across the world like have phones and shit, right?
You are a very rare woman. Tony doesn't know how lucky he is.
Ew. Back up. I'm so confused. Was Rhodey recast?
Put him down! Collateral damage, Tony.
You're using civilians as weapons now? Girl, what is that gonna do when you're midair?
I built this company from nothing.
You did. The entitlement in these people is always so astounding.
Reaching that.
I know the math!
That is one big bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
Leave this.
Intimidating. It's staggering.
Weapon status. Repulsive offline.
He's having cute aggression. He's gonna squeeze you till you pop.
Trying to rid the world of weapons? You gave me the best one ever, and now I'm gonna kill you with it.
That's why humans don't need weapons, period. Whether you want to use them for good or bad or not. They're kind of inherently bad. They're only a danger. Humanity should have never had weapons. Fry his big bald ass. Oh, I really thought Don Cheadle was Rhodey the whole time. How about that? You learn something new every day.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
I would love to go back in time to a theater in 08 and watch everyone just see the reactions to this. I've heard some things, and I would love to go back and pay attention to like when they cast RDJ. Girl, I was focused on other things like Twilight. I've heard it was a mixed bag. That people were like, why'd they cast him? That was
Travis.
stupid. And here we are, 16 years later. The rest is history.